YouTube, what's going on? Flag 1122 back again. Surviving the winter weather. It's nasty, but yeah, it's kind of fun at the same time. Smoking my massive Ben Wade freehand, big old Danish giant. Inside I'm smoking some chocolate flake. It's time again. Everybody's doing their top 10 tobaccos 2013. I always like watching those top 10 lists. Very curious to see what everybody's been smoking throughout the year, their favorite blends are. And I didn't do it last year, but I'm going to do it this year because I've been watching a lot of them. Just thought I'd throw my opinions out there. Beginning with number 10, it's really no particular order to this. I'm just going to kind of freestyle it. Try to set this giant pipe down. Number 10, I just mentioned this is what I'm smoking right now. Sam Gowit's chocolate flake, Mayor's Collection. I really dig this flake. Some of the reviews haven't been that great, but I really like how they use Latakia in this. It's kind of a, it's not a Latakia bomb. It's just used sparingly, and I kind of like that. It's just kind of an additive, and instead of just full force in your face. So it's kind of mild, not much chocolate to it at all, but it's just kind of a good, for me, like an all-day smoke, slightly aromatic. I just really dig it. Number 9, an old classic. This is a fantastic flake, one of my favorite flakes of all time. This is Rat Ray's Marlin flake. There's a lot been said about this. A lot of people really enjoy it, and so do I. It's just a good kind of pungent, natural Virginia flake. It's very rubbed. The good thing about this blend is too, it's not really difficult to find. You can find it. It's kind of on the pricey side, but highly recommend it. Number 7, another flake, Orlick Golden Slice. For the price, man, this is the best bang for your buck. Just a fantastic thin sliced flake, easy to rub out, not a lot of drying time required for Orlick Golden Slice. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. Man, it's just Flaketopia. Peterson's University flake. I can't survive without this flake. This is one of the first flakes that I really got into, and it's still one of my favorite. It's just a wonderful Virginia Burley flake. It's got some sort of little topping on it too. I've never been able to quite figure out. It's kind of got a blueberry raisin essence to it. It's a classic, and I love it. Okay, so this is number 6, St. James flake. Here we go on the flake train again. This is a flake that I really got into this year, and I've bought as much as I can from my cellar. It's an absolutely brilliant vapor Virginia Parikh flake. To me, it's just got the perfect balance of Parikh in it too. It's not overwhelming with the pepperiness that Parikh has. Good stuff. Real winner from Sam Gowit. Okay. Number 5, another blend that I kind of discovered this year. This is Esoterica's Margate. It's a very nice, slightly, I wouldn't say mild English blend. It's kind of a, for me it's like a middle of the road English. It's not as strong as Penzance, and it's not as impossible and ridiculous to find as Penzance. I bought a tin of this years and years ago, and I just popped it open this year, and I love it. I was able to track down an 8-ounce bag. You can find, like I said, it's more readily available. Margate. You can compare it to maybe Sam Gowit's Squadron Leader, but with a little bit more, punch to it. It's definitely smoky, definitely got that barbecue, kind of dark, deep English about it, but if you're an English smoker and you love Latakia, you'll like this. Okay. And number 4 will be Dunhill's Elizabethan Mixture, another blend I discovered this year. It's fabulous. Highly recommended. It's a Virginia Burley. not Virginia Burley, I'm sorry, Vapor, Virginia Parikh. Doesn't have tons of Parikh in it, but again, I like the balance of the Parikh, and it's just enough pepperiness. I'm glad that they brought this back. I was never able to try the original Elizabethan mixture. It's kind of tragic, but God, stock up on this if you can, because it's really good. And if you like vapors, you'll dig this. Okay, the next one is HH from Vintage Syrian from McBaron. This is a tobacco that I've smoked for several years now. It's kind of my go-to kind of English blend, you know, and it's very reasonably it's very affordable, reasonably priced, and it's got that everybody says it's the rare Syrian Lithia. I don't know if it's rare or not. I haven't done that much research on it, but it's very smoky, very just a relaxing smoke. I like to smoke this after a big full meal. It's also really a nice late night smoke. Just good stuff by McBaron. Then one of my old standby flakes. This is 1792 flake. This is some stuff 1792 flake I've got in a jar. Let's see, 1792. I'm just always blown away by this flake. I love the presentation of it. I love the nicotine level in it. It's got a very high nicotine level in it, but sometimes I like that, just sort of like, you know, in your face, just make your head swim nicotine. I know a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I kind of do. But definitely smoke it on a full stomach. It's just unlike any tobacco that I've ever smoked, and it remains just amazing. It's got the Tonkin topping on it. It's very, it's just not a flavor that I ever, you know, come in contact with outside of this in America. You know, maybe it's a flavoring that they use more in Europe. I just don't know, but 1792 flake is wonderful. And my last pick, I lost count somewhere along the line. My last pick is Bayou Morning by Cornell and Deal. I bought this bulk from Romeo's Pipes in Bentonville, Arkansas, my local tobacconist. This is also just a absolutely stupendous vapor by Cornell and Deal. Cornell and Deal, they've just got so much quality tobacco. 3 Friars would be an alternate on this list. I smoke 3 Friars all the time. But Bayou Morning has been this year for me, been my kind of go-to blend, especially back in the summertime. I smoke the heck fire out of Bayou Morning. Bayou Evening is also really good too. But it's just a beautiful tobacco. It's just, it's got just the right balance to it, and there's such a gorgeous and delicious smell to it. It's very figgy, very raisiny. You can smell the Parikh in there. It's very, very peppered. Anyway, guys and gals of the pipe smoking community, that's my 10 picks. So, hope you enjoyed it. I've been enjoying other people's picks out there. It's always really fun to see what people are smoking throughout the year. So I'm going to get back to my massive bin weight, my chocolate flake, surviving the cold weather. Cheers.